Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gilles. Welcome to my channel. I just wanted to wish you a wonderful day. I want to discuss a few ideas, and the first one is that we want to become a higher self. We want to become this energy of our eternal soul. We want to become face to face with this eternal frequency of who we truly are, which is our soul. We are eternal spirits. But this is our higher self, to become a higher self. And yet our higher self has a higher self, which is known in philosophy, was revealed by a philosopher in 17th century named Leibniz, who called it a monad. It is a group soul that we are eternally connected to. We are created by groups, and so. And even this higher self has a higher self, which has a higher self. There is no limit in spiritual evolution. But first we want to integrate our soul frequency, what we truly are. Understanding that God, the supreme being, even has a higher self, as the supreme. For the supreme, the higher self of the supreme is God, the ultimate. Is the ultimate is more than a super supreme. It is a transcendental vision of that which is time and space and the cosmos. And the supreme ultimate, which is the master universe, the future evolution of the cosmos, as a higher self, which is the deity absolute. So, but absolute does not have a higher self. It's absolute and finite, and there's 7 co-absolute, but there's one infinity, which is the universal father. So which always has been, always will be, and will never change, for everything starts from there. Yet understand we need to integrate step by step the various level of our higher self and the many higher self we may be connected to. So it is something we continue to work on. I just wanted to make a note. YouTube, when I post a video, is asking me, because of European law, is this video made for children? And I always said no, because it's not really made for children. It's made for everybody, and Spirit is saying now I need to say yes, it is made for children, so this information become available for children. There is nothing offensive in what I'm saying, I think, to children. And so, but we're never too young or too old to be to discover philosophy, to work in the quality of our life, self-development. And so I thought I make this video available to anyone. For I don't think there is anything that could be offensive in what I'm saying. Or always listen to your own heart, and don't listen to me. If there is a light that I'm expressing that resonates inside of you, that feels true, then it becomes your truth, and it is something that resonates for you. But never to listen to any other person over yourself. Listen to yourself, your own heart, your own intuition. So I wanted to talk about there is expected the solar flash that will be coming, that will be elevating the collective consciousness of the planet. But you can already call on the sun to activate your potential, and when you're ready, the sun will activate that potential. And so it is an intelligent life force that is wonderful. We depend on the sun to live here on the planet, and so but do not seek to invoke or call on energies beyond your ability to handle, and it could be very detrimental to activate very powerful inner spiritual forces before we are ready. So allow your own inner divinity. We all have this inner divinity to activate, to manage all your energies, to surround it to the God within. And trust your inner self. Your God self is trust your God self in all ways. It's always through truth, beauty, and goodness, and focus on that, on gentleness, to go softly into the new experiences, to flow. For the life has the dark side and the light side. And Star Wars, the Force has this dark and light side. That's the main philosophical understanding of those movies. Is that, but the dark side works through fear, and the light side works through love and light. And so, but the dark side is very deceptive. It's like it presents like shortcuts and achieving power really quickly. When the light side is a lot, but it leads to illusions and deceptions. When the light side requires a lot more self-introspections, developing divine qualities of goodness and understanding kindness and caring for life and unity consciousness. So the light side is the only thing that will lead us to freedom eventually. But understanding those both sides are being expressed on the planet, just as probably everywhere in the universe. But there are certain dimensions where the darkness has been so integrated. It is not even. It's just ignorance that is participating in the expansion. But for everyone is growing fast and changing fast. we are all called to return to the truth. All the untruths are being discarded, and the lies will no longer be acceptable. For there is still a lot of lies that are being broadcasted in the media, but understanding that those who are working through lies will first. It's very easy to see now the people that are working through deception, and they will self-destruct themselves. You don't have to fight against the dark; they're going to self-destruct naturally by themselves. For there are two levels, on the physical planet. There are two paradise societies. One of them is a physical society. It lives inside the planet, the inner core, the capital being Shambhala, but there are many cities of crystal and this wonderful physical paradise here in the inner planes, revealed in the traditional Buddhism. But there are also cities of light in the atmospheres. That's why in Hollywood movies they portray angels singing in the clouds. But they don't live in clouds. They live in physical reality that are invisible, ethereal cities. And all celestial life resides on those higher planes in the atmosphere. And there are cities of light all around the planet. Some of them are above certain major cities. So it's always good. You can already contact those cities of light and visit them if you're free enough to visit them. You can contact the city of light nearest you, and eventually, when the planet will have more elevated consciousness, those cities of light will descend upon the physical city and fuse. But right now it's all where the spiritual hierarchy, the celestial beings and angels and so on that live in the planet, they reside in those beautiful cities of light above the physical. And there is also in the inner world the Agartha. That's the old Lemuria. After the war between Atlantis and Lemuria, the Lemurian retreated inside the planet, and many higher beings reside on these inner planes of the planet. I'm going to pull a few cards to see what an angelic oracles for today. For the past is the renewal. Everything has been renewed or refreshed through the power of the phoenix and the power of resurrection with this Easter that we just passed. Right now we are in the request. It's learning to request, to ask the universe in order to receive. Make simple requests. Ask simple prayer, and then you free your mind and you receive the answer. And the future will be protection. We'll be able to protect our frequency and know you are protected by your guides, and to protect your frequency, protect your joy, your sense of self. We're working on now is clairvoyance. Continue to expand, to open a third eye, to see with the eye of the mind, to sync with your heart and to feel with your heart, with your mind. And the outcome of that process of clairvoyance will be humility, to stay humble, to stay simple, to be humble does not mean to be weak. It means to possess things from below, not to be arrogant. Is the opposite of arrogance. For we came here for having an experience of life, and in this physical world, everybody's having a physical, and everybody's participating in providing God, the source, the great creator, with an experience. No matter what we do, we're providing an experience to the creator. So make your life as meaningful as possible. Find meaning without pressuring yourself to change or doing anything that would be out of context. But we're moving towards a point of no return. We're returning to the point of no return. That is love. That is light. That is wisdom. And letting go of astral influences. Astral beings, whether it's lower astral, mid astral, or higher astral, are keeping us in status quo because their mission is to maintain what is, in order there is no transcendental aspect to the astral beings. Yet we travel into the astral beings in order to meet higher beings. If our consciousness is not high enough to raise to the nirvana level above time and space to meet into those higher beings that live in the higher planes, they will descend in the astral planes to communicate with us, mostly when our sleep time, when our dream time. We do some works that we don't always aware, but it is a place where we want to meet in the higher astral planes, those angelics or celestials or galactics. Otherwise, but you do know you want to avoid repetitive cycles that are influenced by the astral beings. And so, for all was created by consciousness for the evolution of consciousness, created for evolution, for growth of consciousness. And throughout the many past lives that we had a full range of experiences. We tried it all. Now we're coming to the point of freedom where we need to balance out all the energy in order to be free of all those energies. For all experiences, expand consciousness. Whether they're positive or negative, we're all learning from the experiences. But freedom lies from letting go of all that is untrue, Sam. Because if we accept something that is untrue as true, we will not find this freedom. Only truth will set us free, as our brother Sananda, the Christ, said. So, and there is no more need for very elaborated ceremonies to please some other God. And God is within. And so, if you tune in within, you will align with the higher frequency of the divine. Yet it doesn't mean that there are higher forces that are not supervising the collective process that are God also. But you already that which you seek. You cannot, there is no separation between you and source in truth. And this is what you just want to relax into that knowledge, relax into that energy, and do not accept any truth because of someone else, and because somebody's saying it's true. Follow your own heart and intuition. Your heart and your spirit knows how to guide you, to lead you into the realization of your soul plans. For it's like what we seek is to reach a level of consciousness when we can realize the eternal perfection of the divine, both within, and then it will sit without as well. But it's always has been there. We were not ready before. We want to live a quiet life, a humble life, yet we can live this life in an extraordinary way. It's all about what's going on behind the veil, what's going on within. It's much more powerful than all of that which is going on outside. So when you align with your own energy, you find joy. When you try to align with other people's energy before aligning with yours, you will find confusion. It will not work. More and more, we are tuned in to listen and align within, and letting go of the old. Even though sometimes success and failure will come back and to haunt us a little bit, but that means a sign of progress. We're becoming aware to how to let go of all the regrets of the past. The highest wisdom for us today is the soulmates, to tune in. So if you tune in inside, there is this magical possibility of coming into harmonization with someone that we can feel deep connection with. What we need to understand is lucky circumstances. It's about the miracles, to allow the angel to guide the flow of a relationship, so that we can come into together at the right time. What we need to do is moving closer to the precipice. We know that there's going to be some choices we're going to need to make. So they're getting closer. There's certain choices we need to make, and the outcome is, may the truth be. All kinds of revelation will come out. Your own truth needs to come out, and there will be great truth, and the lies will be completely gone. Very soon there's going to be some very powerful change that are going to the revelation that will come in societies that will change it all, and that will come to realize after the revelations of all this all the fake pandemic, all of that will be gone, and the virus will disappear, the mask, the vaccines, all of that's going to disappear all at once. It's been it was business, pharmaceutical business, and all of that will be revealed. It's going to create a shock in society, but for now, you just want to focus on the joy, focus on feeling well, connecting to your heart. Well, sing this song. I was going to sing a song by Talking Heads. It's a band that I really like, and then maybe a song by Phil Collins, but it will come later. For now, I'm going to sing this song. It was a song written for Nina Simone, but that's another versions by the 60s from the Animals. It goes like this. Baby, do you understand me now? Sometimes I feel a little mad. Well, you know, no one alive can always be an angel. When things go wrong, you've seen some bad. But I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. Baby, sometimes I'm so carefree. with a joy that's so hard to hide. And sometimes it seems all I have is worry, and then you're bound to see my other side. I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. If I seemed edgy, I want you to know that I never mean to take it out on you. Life has its problems, and I get my share. But that's one thing I never meant to do, 'cause I love you. Oh baby, don't you know I'm just human, and I have thoughts like any other man. And sometimes I find myself alone regretting some foolish things, some simple things I've done. But I am just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. I am just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. I am just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. For no one is perfect, so accept people as they are, and do not label people because they think differently. For like this, those two sides, like those people who are like pro viruses, pro mask, pro vaccine, and those people who are refusing to play this game. But even those who are playing this game do not cast them out and just send them love. They're in deep fear behind their. And for fear is the true illness. The card of the day is the Seven of Gabriel. Defend your conviction. Trust. Assert your place. So do not let the dark influence you, and just be true to yourself. Stand your ground and and whenever there is you can always diffuse tensions with be diplomatic, diffuse tensions with humor, light humor, and all will be well. But if you want a private session, you can send me an email. I'm still doing a few of those. I thank you for liking, for sharing, for commenting, for subscribing, and for your donations. Very kind and generous. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.